Okay, back at it. This is part 19 of the Shelf by Shelf horror movie collection overview. No updates to give on the previous sections, so I can keep moving forward, at least this go around. So yeah, I appreciate your time, and I hope you enjoy the video. So here we go. To make this easier on myself, I went ahead and took out the movies back here since I'm working with one hand, and that's going to be the stack over there. I'll get to that once I'm done with the rest of this shelf. I last left off on Dead Dicks. I dig the movie. Some of the comedy works for me. So yeah, I'm happy about the blind buy. So yeah, Dead Dicks. Last left off on that one. This is the one that I really like as far as horror comedies go, because this is really freaking out there. My kind of out there. So odd. The weirdness is great. The dead don't die. I love everything about this bizarre movie. So one of my favorites to come out in recent times, I guess I could say. Next is Dead End Drive-In. I struggled with this one as far as being on the fence for a while, whether or not I wanted to add this into my horror thriller collection. It's dark enough, weird enough. It's got some things going on that I like about it, to where I did. And it's a movie I've always liked. I just didn't know whether to add it into this room here or not. Anyway, Dead End Drive-In, I dig it. Another indie zombie, Dead Genesis. I need to turn this into a combo because I still have my DVD copy. We gotta find that. But yeah, Dead Genesis, real slow burn, low budget indie movie. I dig that one as well. Here's another old favorite, Dead Girl, very dark movie. Yeah, that's definitely a long time favorite on that one. That come out in 09, 08, something like that. I knew it was, it's been years. All right, this one I haven't seen, put out by Wild Eye. I think it's one of the bigger budgeted ones. It looks really good from what I remember watching the trailer 2 years ago. I still remember that trailer, but I have yet to get around to watching this. The Dead Girl in apartment 03, or is that D3? But yeah, really nice addition from Wild Eye. I love it when they start pumping out the horror movies on these nice collector Blu-rays. They haven't done that in a while. As DVDs as well. I still pick up their DVDs too. Next is an awesome movie. Great practical effects. Just a all-around fun, campy, schlocky at times movie. Dead Heat. Finally, a really nice, respectable collector's edition for this movie. Been a long time coming. So that definitely is a big upgrade, at least for me, because I had like the real old, not so great Blu-ray edition of that one. So yeah, big time upgrade, thanks to Vinegar Syndrome. That was a nice surprise when they did that movie. All right, next one is Dead Hooker in a Trunk. I dig this movie as well. It's a lot of fun, and another one I'm glad I took a chance on. So yeah, really cool. Grindhouse kind of feel to that one. Love Dead Kids. I forget the alternate title to this. Oh, I'm sure you guys are screaming at me. I don't remember. Dead Kids, also known as Strange something. This movie is pretty much the original compared to, it was remade later on, but I forget the remake that came out years and years later. I have that one too, but I like this one better. I'm not just saying that because this is the first, but anyway, good movie, Dead Kids. Love Dead Kids, and always like that mask. It's a creepy mask, but yeah, good stuff. Nice addition from Severin. All right, this one's another cool indie zombie movie that I dug. Dead Life as Wormswood's End. Check that out. Some cool looking zombies and stuff in this movie, as you can see. But yeah, there's another blind buy. Is this SRS Cinema? Yeah, they spit out quite a few gems over the years. This was just a lot of fun, though. I don't know what I want to call it. Well, it was a lot of fun. I consider it somewhat like a zombie gem. I dug it. Deadline. This movie is freaking awesome. This was a first time watch for me. Definitely one of those obscure horrors that just happy to finally cross off the list. And I had a blast with this one. This was a pretty crazy movie. I had read reviews of it for years and years and years, and the hype was not wrong. Great movie. Don't know why it had been quote unquote forgotten for so long, but again, Vinegar Syndrome rescued that one, so that's awesome. Another movie, I got this one recently just because I had been reading up about this actress and her unfortunate untimely death and stuff, and I just gotten curious about this movie, and I have yet to watch it. I do want to check this out at some point, but not a lot of favorable reviews for this movie. Something about it being too slow and boring and not much happening, but I want to check for myself just to see if there's some things about it that I think I'll appreciate. But yeah, I forget her name. She had the story is bizarre on how she passed away, and then boyfriend soon after passed away in the same house. It's kind of creepy. The Deadly Bees. This is from the 70s, right? Made for TV, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I like this movie as well. It's been a while since I watched that. And then we have Deadly Blessing, which is awesome. This was another sort of stuck on VHS for like the longest time, and then finally rescued through thanks to Shout Factory, I should say, through their Scream Factory line. Deadly Blessing, good stuff. Deadly Crush. This was this is another blind buy. I have not watched this yet. I haven't bought anything from this company in a while, and I don't even know if they're still around. Parade Deck Films. They put out another movie that I absolutely love. It's about this mutated talking joke cracking fungus, and I forget the name of that movie. Motivational Growth. Yeah, Motivational Growth. This company put out that movie. I love that movie, but I've yet to get around to watching Deadly Crush. But yeah, Motivational Growth is awesome. That one I think needs a really nice, much nicer collector's edition. Motivational Growth does. Maybe that one does too, but I haven't seen it. Deadly Daphne's Revenge, another one of the Trauma movies. I don't exactly know if this was Trauma production or if Trauma just had they were just the distribution company at the time for DVDs and whatnot. But yeah, Deadly Daphne's Revenge. It's been a while since I've watched that one. I remember digging that one as well. Make me laugh. Then after that, we have Deadly Delivery, Killer Pizza Guy. I dug this one as well. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it, and I think some of the practical effects were pretty cool. It worked. So we have a very low budget. But yeah, Killer Pizza Dude. There's another movie called Delivery. I think simply called Delivery, about another killer pizza guy. So yeah, it's more than one horror movie out there with that same premise. Deadly Dummy. This was SCS Entertainment. I have not watched this yet, but anything to do with like possessed dolls and killer toys and whatnot, I'm gonna go after. Horror fans, right? But yeah, Deadly Dummy. Got this off of SCS Entertainment site, so pretty cool. Low budget stuff. I'm pretty sure I'll dig that one as well. Deadly Dreams, another one that was obscure for like the longest time and stuck on VHS for what felt like forever, thanks to a company called Code Red, which is awesome. Code Red. So yeah, Deadly Dreams. One of my favorite killer rat movies of all time, Deadly Eyes. Definitely video store nostalgia for sure. And the way they dress these dogs up in this movie, I mean, to me at least, they actually do look like crazy looking, scary looking rats. Like it works for me. I think they used the breed of dog. I think they were like Whippets or something like that. And they just put like they just scrapped together material to make them look like rats. And and there's a scene with a baby this movie doesn't hold back. I mean, even a baby dies. It's crazy. But love Deadly Eyes. Just the pacing is right and everything. Good stuff. That might be my number one killer rat movie, is Deadly Eyes. But I love Gnaw, Food of the Gods, quote unquote Food of the Gods 2. Gnaw is freaking awesome. It makes me laugh. It's got a lot of things going for it. I like some of the gooey practical effects in that movie. And I am rambling. My apologies. But anyway, left off on Deadly Eyes. Next is Deadly Force. Watched this for the first time. I absolutely love it. I've seen quite a few. No, nowadays I have, of Wings Hauser's movies. I liked him as the Carpenter. That one had me laughing quite a bit. But yeah, great actor. Just very, something about him. Just, he's just a great actor. Just makes me laugh in a good way. Deadly Friend is another cool movie by Wes Craven. I think he did this one. Yeah, I always forget he did this one. Yeah, Deadly Friend. Gotta love, everybody knows the basketball scene. But yeah, this one's just a fun movie too. I just like how awkward it is. It's odd, but yeah, it's really cool. I dig it. I like the little robot in that one too. A robot friend. Deadly Games. I seen this one, but I only seen it once, and I seen that right when I got this DVD. Blu-ray edition. Nice edition from Arrow. A slasher that I watched, but I don't remember it. I need to revisit this one. Deadly Games. This one was awesome. Deadly Games Dial Code Santa Claus. This is another one that was crazy, extremely obscure for like the longest time. And now we have a really nice edition for it. So, very cool. Try not to drop this movie. So, Deadly Games. I like this one too. Another rare one. Well, not so rare now, but it used to be. Deadly Manor. I don't think I had this one on DVD unless it went by another title. But this one is another 80s slasher. I forget the year on this one. 1989, perhaps? Need my readers. I don't have readers. Not until I went and got my eyes checked recently, and they say I'm good, but I'm good for only another 3 to 5, not 5, but like 3 to 4 years, and then I'll have to get some reading glasses. So that kind of depressed me a little bit, but oh well, it happens when the older you get, I think. But anyway, I'm getting off track. All right, next is The Deadly Mantis. I guess I consider it a blessing. I'm into my 40s, and then I'm gonna get close to making it into the 50s before I get readers, but whatever. The Deadly Mantis. I love this movie too, and this is a really good one from the 50s. I believe it's 50s, not 60s. It's totally 50s. 1957. Come on, Tom. 1957. And then we have a not so great Blu-ray edition, which I need to find my Synapse DVD and put that back on the shelf, because I was thinking this was going to get re-released sooner than later, but it's been years now. But Synapse has been working on it and stuff, so I think we're getting close to a release now, hopefully. But yeah, The Deadly Spawn, one of my all-time favorite movies. I absolutely love everything about that movie. I love the fact that the kid in that movie is such a big horror fan, like a monster kid in that movie. And it's got a great all-around pace to it. The ending is freaking awesome with the gigantic Deadly Spawn. Yeah, it's some fun stuff. Good, fun, low budget, but fun practical gore effects in that movie. But anyway, as far as getting that Deadly Spawn DVD back onto the shelf, I've been thinking lately of bringing back my DVDs and mixing certain titles back in, because I'm to the point where I think not all horror movies are gonna make it onto the Blu-ray format. Don't get me wrong, a lot have. There's been a lot of upgrades over the years, but I'm thinking some, especially with the documentaries that I have that were put out by Nova or History Channel or PBS and some other random fly-by-night type companies that are defunct. I'm thinking a lot of the documentaries that I have on DVD are just not gonna make it onto the Blu-ray format, much less 4K. So I'm probably going to start mixing DVDs back into my shelves instead of having them stored away downstairs. I kind of feel like that was a mistake. But anyway, I'm rambling. Let's continue on. So I'm done with this shelf. Well, technically not, but anyway, I'm done over here, and then we'll get to the stack over here, and then I'll start on the next shelf, which is the second to the last row here. So let's get through this stack here. First up is one of my all-time favorite zombie movies to come out in recent years. I absolutely love everything about this movie. I'm gonna get more into the light. Let me sit down. Okay. Okay. Let me sit down. All right. And that is Dead Mine. This movie is amazing. It's one of my all-time favorite, yeah, like I said, zombie movies to come out in recent years. It was a blind buy. I read the synopsis. It sounded really cool. Wasn't at all familiar with the director, which I need to look into and see if this guy's done anything else. He probably has. I probably have like 2 or 3 other movies in my collection, don't even know it. But yeah, this movie, the zombies look great. The pacing is all around great. It just has a good dread feel to it. I just love where it takes place in the bunker. It kind of reminds me of Romero's Day of the Dead, just for where this takes place at. And it's amazing. This is just I'm overhyping this movie, and I don't mean to. I'm just a big fan of it. I guess if I were to review a movie, this would definitely be one of them that I would try and review. But yeah, I love Dead Mine. Definitely one of the better blind buys I had done is this movie here. So good stuff. I would like to see this get like a really nice collector's edition that it deserves. Again, all of my humble opinion, and forgive me because I totally overhyped this movie. I didn't mean to. I just really like it. So Dead Mine. All right, that's Dead Mine. Let's put that over here. The Dead Next Door, one of the best indie zombie movies ever. So much fun, and I've bought this movie so many times because I just love it. So good stuff. Dead North. I have not watched this yet, but it looks awesome, and I haven't had it for that long. I need to watch it though. The trailer looked awesome. So yeah, Dead North. The slaughter begins when death takes a hike. All right, Dead of Night. This movie is awesome. One of the better, one of my favorite when it comes to classic horror from 1945. Good stuff. I love all the stories too. So yeah, good stuff. Dead of Winter. I've seen this, but it's been a minute. I remember really loving this movie. One of the better ones to come from Scream Factory. So yeah, Dead of Winter. And I think this is the first time me either having a physical copy, because I don't think I had this on DVD if I remember correctly. The Dead One. What's this one known for being the first of? Maybe the first zombie movie in color. Is that correct? So, and I think it's cool that I'm from Louisiana, so it's cool to have a zombie movie of this old, to have been the first of whatever in the horror genre. So that's cool. Yeah, The Dead One. I dig this movie. Just something about it that I like. It's just odd and stuff. So really cool. The Dead Ones. Blind buy from Artsploitation Films, which I haven't picked up any of their stuff in a while, and I honestly don't even know if they're still around. I think it's a sister company to a company, I can't remember which one it is. But yeah, The Dead Ones. Dead Pit. This is a fun one. It's got some cool scenes in this movie, very 80s. So, but yeah, one that I think is, I think this one is all right. I do like the way the main killer looks, and it's got a few cool deaths in this movie. And then what's her name running around in very little clothing. So I guess that's the selling point of a movie like this. But it's weird enough that I can't help but just love it. So Yeah, Dead Pit. It's, I would consider that definitely like an September, October kind of movie to watch for sure, with other movies, obviously. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just like it. Dead Residents. I remember digging this one as well. Oh, who put this one out? I don't remember. Gator Blade Films, that's right. Okay, it's been a minute. Dead Residents. This one's awesome. Dead Ringers. Another one you gotta have on your shelf. Good stuff. Oh, excuse me, Dead Ringer. And then Dead Ringers, another one that's awesome. Good one. Not a favorite from Cronenberg, but yeah, I like this one as well. I pretty much like all those movies. Dead Rising, this was a lot of fun. Endgame, yeah. This is part 2, I believe. Yeah. Or is this the first one? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've watched any of the Dead Rising stuff. I don't know anything about the games. Zombie survival game, I mean, pretty much, but I've never played the games. The Dead Room. I've heard great things about this movie, but I've yet to watch it. I've had this on the shelf for quite some time, so I need to get on that. I need to watch this one. I've heard good things about that one, like I said. Zombie double feature edition for Dead Season and State of Emergency, both low budget, indie zombie movies. So a pack I got for cheap, so pretty cool. All right, so that is that, and then we're gonna start this next shelf. Okay, start off with a cool one. Dead Shock. This one's awesome. So yeah, Dead Shack. I always say Dead Shock. Yeah, Dead Shack. Dead Shadows. I wanted a bit more from this one, but it was all right. That was an all right movie. Liked it, didn't love it. Dead Sight. This one was pretty cool. Yeah, starting to realize I got a lot of zombie movies in this section. Dead Silence. Have not seen that yet. Same title, different movie. Dead Silence. Just the Mary Shaw one, right? Yeah. All the ventriloquist dummies. Yeah, I dug this one as well. Pretty cool. A fun one. A fun horror flick. I love these movies. I wish they continued on. This is another one that it doesn't have to be a trilogy, but it just seems like it should be a trilogy. Dead Snow, ton of fun. Another awesome zombie movie to come out in recent times. I say recent, but how old is this now? 09. Okay. There's a lot of good ones coming out around that time. And then part 2 is just amps up the fun. I love part 2. So yeah, good stuff. I'm thinking some of these boutique labels that we have a lot of nowadays are going to start picking up some of these movies and giving them the special collector's treatment. I think so. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing like really nice collector's editions of Dead Snow. Maybe they're out there. I just don't know. I'm kind of ignorant about a lot of what's out there. Anyway, Dead Souls. Dug this one as well. This one was pretty cool. Pretty good. That reminds me, just by looking at this one, I want Dead Birds. That reminds me, Dead Birds is awesome. That one needs to be re-released. You know, get onto Blu-ray. I don't think it's hit Blu-ray, at least not here on this side of the pond. But anyway, moving on. Dead Space. Oh, I don't remember much about this one. I've watched it. I know it's one of those that I've had on one of those DVD collector packs. It's nice to see it, even this movie here that's very much a sleeper. It's nice to see it have its own edition, though, so that's cool. I've always dug the promotional art for this movie, but I don't remember this movie. I know I've seen it more than once, so that sounds bad, but I don't remember that. This was a lot of fun. Dead Space Downfall, another video game based movie that I've just never played. I've just never been big into video games, but the movies are cool. So I dug that. This was a lot of fun. Deadstream. I dug this one. So yeah, pretty cool. Very nice addition. Another fun one, Dead Sushi. I recommend this if you like your over-the-top, campy, bonkers, splattery at times, Asian movie there. Dead Time Stories. Ooh, take me back to the video store, right? Very nostalgic. Another horror anthology I think is pretty cool. I dig it. Yeah, I say check it out if you haven't already. It's decent. You know, it's not a little level of, say, creep show or anything. There's it's enough weirdness about it that, yeah, I really love. Dead Tone, I have yet to check this movie out. Flavor Flav's Night Tales, yeah, this is a favorite, excuse me, Flavor Flav's, damn it. It's one of his movies. Yeah, Dead Tone. I've yet to check that out, though. I need to. Dead Trigger, another Dolph Lundgren indie here. This one was pretty good. I dug this one too. Pretty cool zombie, or a zombie version of like Universal Soldiers sort of thing, I guess. Oh, I need to stretch. Sorry, guys. Dead Zone. I'm gonna try to at least make it all the way over here if I can. Dead Zone. Love Dead Zone. First time ever having a physical copy of Dead Zone. That's one that I never got around to getting on DVD. Just always skipped over it. I think either that or, yeah, I just always skipped over it. Dear Dead Delilah. Is this getting re-released again? I don't remember who released this one. No, it's Vinegar Syndrome. I was thinking this was like a nice Scorpion edition, but where did I read? I thought that was getting re-released, but I guess not. No, I think that was included in one of Vinegar Syndrome's recent sells, I think. I think that's what I'm getting confused with. Dear Mr. Gacy. This one was pretty good, surprisingly. I didn't think I was going to really like it that much. I got this for cheap, and I really liked it. It's very fiction. It's very, yeah, not true at all, but I still dug the story. It's still well done. So, yeah, I dig it. I could go a little faster here. Death and the Maiden. A thriller with Sigourney Weaver that I had never even heard of until this dropped. So that's that. I need to check that out. I have not seen that one. Death Becomes Her. I just fell back in love with this movie. I grabbed this copy not too long ago, and now it's going to get a 4K pretty soon. So I'm like, damn it, I just waited a little longer. But no, I shouldn't say that, because as soon as I got this Blu-ray, as soon as it hit my doorstep, I immediately watched it that night and just had a blast. I forgot how much I really dig this movie, and I just love how they all fall apart from the step scene. It's just good stuff. The comedy works for me. I don't know why I just avoided that movie for the longest time, but yeah, I really dig it. Deathbed, the bed that eats people. Oh, excuse me. I'm thinking of the Patton Oswalt skit where he's making fun of this movie. It's hilarious if you hadn't heard of that. But excuse me, it's Deathbed, the bed that eats. Excuse me, it's not the bed that eats. Part 2 is rape stove, right? Anyway, I really like this movie for all the wrong reasons, but it's great. I'm happy that this movie exists, and it's got a nice, decent collector's edition thanks to Cult Epics, another company that I dig. But yeah, if you guys have not seen that Patton Oswalt, I'm sure all of you have, horror fans out there. But if you haven't, check that out, where he's a comedian, where he's talking about Deathbed. It's absolutely, just his delivery and how he goes about telling the story it's amazing. It's one of the best jokes ever. Anyway, Death Cases. This is for Gravedigger Joe. Death is more than a job, it's an obsession. So how could I resist this? Death Cases. Check that out. Oh, I'm getting thirsty. I should have brought my water over. Next is December. Freaking cool. I need to watch this year, and I did not watch it. How long have I had this? Have I had this since? I should have watched this the previous December, but I'll make it my mission to watch it. As far as Christmas horrors go, I'll need to watch it this year. Death Count. Need to move along faster. One of my all-time favorites, maybe my favorite from Bob Clark, is Death Dream. Just such a bleak, dark movie. I love Death Dream. Really nice addition here from Blue Underground. This movie is just perfect. So good stuff. Death Dream. Love Death Dream. Such a bleak, depressing sort of movie. Death Game. Extremely nice addition here for Death Game. Great movie. Another great movie from from Grindhouse Releasing. All their editions are really, really nice. I wish they put out more. I really do. Another company I love. Death Has Blue Eyes. It also goes by something else, I think, but I don't remember. But pretty cool. I think this was obscure for like the longest time. Here's a fun one I haven't watched in forever. A lot of practical effects. Good stuff. Just all around good popcorn fun. Deathgasm, yeah. Good stuff. How am I doing? Any titles that I've shown where your eyes are just rolling like, why do you have that? Well, everybody's different. I'm being silly, forgive me. Anyway, Death House. Not a lot of good things have been said about this movie. I just have not jumped onto giving this a spin just yet, though. But Kane Hodder in it, and it's got some other. You got Sid Haig, Dee Wallace. I forgot she's in this. Bill Moseley. A lot of Tony Todd. Like a lot of people are in this. Death House. You check that out. I think it's gonna be. I think I'll find something about it I like. Death Kappa. This is a lot of fun. Another crazy one. Another blind buy. Der King, also known as the Death King, if I remember correctly. Some messed up movie. Yeah, seen it a few times. I've seen the sequel. Is this the pack that's 1 and 2, right? I think I have. Hold on. It's just the the Death King. This has a no. It's just this one. I was thinking it had a sequel, but it doesn't. I'm getting that mixed up with Necromantic, the Necromantic movies. But yeah, it's just that one. Okay, I was like, where's the sequel at? Because I'm like, I know. I was thinking about the other movie, so maybe it's this one I haven't seen. Moving on. Flip-flopping here. Death Knot. Blind Buy. I have not checked that out. Is this Wellgo USA? Another company I like. Death Laid an Egg. I watched this for the first time and enjoyed it. Thought this was pretty good. Alright, after that is Death Machines. Another one that I've been on the fence about for the longest time as well. So yeah, pretty cool. It's this, what's her name? I forget the character's name, but she controls people by drugging them, and they're like zombies and stuff. It's like martial arts and all kinds of craziness. It's another one that I was on the fence about for the longest time. Finally went after a copy. It's an early one released by Vinegar Syndrome. Death Machine, awesome addition for this movie. Big time upgrade over the old DVD that I had been rocking for years. Love Death Machine. That's one of the coolest killer robots on film ever. Death Magic. Oof, I don't think I've watched this yet, but I haven't. There's that. Death Note, really nice addition for the Death Note movie collection. The Omega edition for Death Note. So very nice. I jumped on that one before it became out of print. Some of these you really got to jump on quick. Here's a live action Death Note movies, the collection. Some more Death Note. This is part 2. Death Note, Light Up the New World. This one was pretty cool. I just wish it used more practical effects, but yep. Next is Death Occurred Last Night. Is this from, yeah, Raro Video, which is a company I collect every now and then. They don't put out too many that much either. Some of these companies I forget about because it's been a while. Yep, and then almost done, guys. Death of Me. What is going on there? Have not watched this yet. Watched these though. Death of Lantern. These were a lot of fun. Part 1 and 2. Watched these a few Octobers ago, a few years ago. Oh, low budget Halloween themed slashers. Killer Jack-o'-lantern guy. And then Death of Lantern, the remake. I have not seen the indie version of the indie remake. And then I'm gonna stop here, guys. And I'm gonna stop with some Agatha Christie's Death on the Nile, the original. Good stuff. Maybe I'll go for I'll show the remake. Okay, I can go further along. Death on the Nile, the remake, which I highly enjoyed. It was good. I like a lot of these newer ones that they've made recently. So Murder on the Orient Express, they've all been pretty good. And yeah, I'm gonna stop there, guys. I think that's easy to remember, the Agatha Christie stuff. So I appreciate your guys' time. Appreciate it. So take care, guys. Yeah, take it easy. And later.